Yo, everybody. Hey, it's Simeon here with Aim Higher Photography. Hey, over the weekend, I was working on something. I was trying to figure out what editing software or app I want to use for doing videos. I'm an entry level photographer, entry level, videographer. All the stuff that I do that you guys see me do is strictly like family stuff. We get together, we do, we have family reunions, we gather. I like to, be the one taking pictures and videos and stuff like that. But I was not seeing what I was needing to see enough when it comes to the editing side of it. Editing always slows me down. Just like, I'm sure some of you guys have the same issue. For the longest time, when I first started, I was using Windows Movie Maker back when I had my Hewlett Packard laptop. Got rid of my Hewlett Packard, went to a Mac. It had iMovie. So I had to go from learning, and I was real good at Windows Movie Maker. Then I had to go to, like I said, the Mac, and it had iMovie. So I had to learn all that over again. And even though I had an understanding about the editing and cuts and all that kind of in the timeline, Windows or iMovie was just kind of still on the entry level side of things. So now I'm starting to do a lot more editing and stuff like that. I just really want to, get the results that I'm seeing from other YouTubers and stuff like that. So I said, okay, I got to learn it. What's out there that's good? And I looked at Adobe Premiere, and it was just for me, it was just harder to grasp. Then I learned about Davinci Resolve, and I mean, it got me. I'm not. I mean, I was hooked. It was for me. It was easier to learn than Adobe Premiere. Not to mention the DaVinci Resolve is a free software versus Adobe Premiere. Had to pay for it. Okay, so I said, okay, let me learn it. Let me just take the time. I was watching video after video of people that are on YouTube stuff, teaching and having courses. I mean, some of these guys are real good, and I thank you. If you have videos that are like, I don't care if it's 10 minutes long. I've watched some that been like just a couple minutes long, and then I've watched some that be like hours. So if you are one of those YouTubers that have that, trust me, more than likely I've seen it, and I do appreciate you putting that kind of effort into it because I've learned so much from you guys. So with that being said, I'm sticking with DaVinci Resolve. And what I did, I went out and got me this here, this speed editor. And it's by Black Magic Design. Um, and, like, as you can see, it includes the upgrade option when you get DaVinci Resolve. For the most part, DaVinci Resolve is free, but you can upgrade to the studio version for $295. All of this cost me $395, and it included the studio. So what this will allow me to do is basically all it is a keyboard that's going to allow me um, to edit my videos a lot faster, right? So, I mean, we all want to do that. And I said, okay, let me try it. I saw this and I said, you know what? This is what I need. I gotta get this keyboard. And, from the reviews, and I've seen people use this online. And let me see, before we get off into the keyboard. So it comes with, this Black Magic Design. I'm sure I'll use some of those stickers. I'm going to open this up and read. Trust me, I read when I get literature and stuff like that, I like to read. I like to read things. And of course, a USB-C cable, because you can either use this Bluetooth or you can plug this directly into the back of your laptop or computer. Has a USB-C port there, so that's why um, I will be using. I probably will use the cable. I kind of like the cable. We'll see how it works. Maybe not. Maybe I'll switch and change my mind later on down the line. But yeah, so I got this, and I've been watching videos on this, and I mean it has just a lot of features. Even though it's very simple, um, I like it. And this jog wheel right here. I mean, this is when I see people teaching, how they use this and how it works and all that kind of stuff. I mean, this is just a plus. I mean, all these, features here, multicam. I've seen a lot of reviews and people talking about the multicam and how they don't use the multicam. but because it's there, I feel that I will use it even more. I do shoot with several cameras, right? And especially my GoPros. You guys know I have like 7 GoPros. So I will find a need for um, this here. And I'm just going to up my game and up the quality. I mean, so for the guys that talk about, oh yeah, you don't need this section or they're not using this, but maybe because it's there, you will add that to your arsenal as far as your video editing and whatnot. So let me show you guys this. So this here is DaVinci Resolve, and over the weekend, as you guys know, I told you guys before, my boys they one is going off into the Air Force, and I have another going off into um, who's already actually joined the Army. So over the weekend, I made a video, just a tribute to them, just over the years. You guys seen videos like that where they just, over the years, they grow up and stuff like that. And, you just see different things. Um, so what I did, I did that over the weekend, and coming from a person who is not really that advanced in video editing, I mean, I have a very basic understanding about how things work. But when we talk about all special effects and green screen and all that kind of stuff, guys, I am clueless. I am really, I mean, time code, syncing, multicam. I'm just learning that. But I think this here is going to actually DaVinci. First of all, the app itself, DaVinci Resolve, is definitely going to get me off into the right start. And then adding this keyboard, the speed editor, is also going to help me. So guys, I just wanted to show y'all this. So if you look here at the bottom, it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tabs at the back at the bottom. This one here, I believe that's media. This one here is the cut page. And people talk about the cut page versus the editing page because you can kind of do one and the same. I like the cut page. The cut page, for me, I use it more than the editing page. I mean, it's just the editing page, it just had a lot more stuff, and it seemed like it was just more stuff that I had to look at once versus this here. The cut page, to me, kind of slowed me down. That's just me. Um, what is this page here called? I can't see that my tab's not open. Let me see. My tab's open all the way. Boop. Fusion. Okay, so what is Fusion? Is that the special effects? Like I said, I'm still kind of learning this. It has a color correcting, and then you have Fairlight, which is music, and then you have render, which is basically after you're done, you go in. Okay, you say, do you want to export this? I believe this is my understanding. Do you want to export this out of H.264 here at the top? Do you want to use H.265 ProRes? Do you want to automatically upload it to YouTube? And so forth, Instagram, all that other kind of stuff. So um, for me, it just worked. It was just a real simple, because it went from, if you guys look down here, let me see, I can't get my finger on it. Well, anyway, but let me see. Yeah, see, if you look down here, because it went from left to right, it was just so easy to grasp and understand. And if you just watch other YouTube videos, put the time in, and just say, okay, look, I'm going to learn this. And I would strongly suggest not starting with a project that you actually want to edit, like I just did here with my boys. Start with something simple that you don't even care about. That way, if you make a mistake or something like that, it's no big deal. But don't actually learn with a um, and, I mean, you could. It's just up to you on how you feel. But what I would do, if I had to do it over again, I would learn with something that I really wasn't trying to edit, if that makes sense. That way, when I do something or I figure out how to go back, or how I made a mistake, it doesn't really mean a whole lot to me. I was sitting up here trying to make a video with my boys, and then something would happen, and I'm like, okay, well, how do I get out of this? How do I fix this? And because I was actually trying to make a video, there's times that it did get a little frustrating. I was like, and then, I figured things out, or I watched the video again that somebody else had made, and it helped me out. But I would strongly suggest, first of all, DaVinci Resolve is it for me. And then, like I said, put the time in, but also use start with something that you're not really trying to edit. And I think you guys will love it just like I do. But that's it. Hey guys, Simeon with Aim High Photography. Y'all have a good one. Please thumbs up, comment, and what else? Thumbs up. Oh, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Simeon, Aim High Photography. Yo, yo, yo!